guys got it? All right, hard work on three, sprint to the next spot. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Hard work.
Sprint to the next spot. Don't walk. Get there, get there, get there, get there.
So I won't ask you then to give me a win total or
No.
a place in the league, but I will ask you, right now, without sharing with us, do you know in your mind kind of what you've got, or are you still in that?
I mean, I've got a pretty good idea now. You know, I mean, there's always going to be periods of growth. You know, it's not all in the preseason. You know, at the college level, we've got the opportunity to practice more. There will be a week off and a couple of periods during the non-conference season that I'll always have expected, you know, a pretty significant jump. You've got a lot of film. You've got we've been in some different situations. So, you know, to see those spurts as we move ahead, but I have been impressed with their work habits and their willingness to adapt, and I'm having a good time with it.
You just said the other thing I want to ask you, which is this a team that we should expect to be much better at the end of the year, going into conference tournament time, than maybe opening night?
I think, you know, any team, you know, if you're doing what they sign you to do, you know, continued improvement as you move along, and I would expect nothing less of this team.
Coach, talk a little
Got to stay healthy, obviously, Mike.
Talk a little bit about the transition that you've been having from the start of the end of the job to where you are now. I mean, what's it been like, and how much fun has, I guess, it's been?
The fastest roller coaster you've ever been on in your life. That's what it's been like. It's been awesome, and to be a part of Virginia Tech, and to meet and get to know so many passionate Hokie fans has been a great deal of fun. Been a lot of, you know, work from getting there April 8th to present, and that's ongoing. But, you know, I've said it before, and I'm coaching basketball at Virginia Tech, and I'm the happiest guy on earth, and you know, whatever, you know, lies ahead, you know, bring it on. We'll meet it head on, and we'll continue to plug away at it.
What about you know, even with the team, your mind and their mind, some of the older guys that are already there? I mean, how is that?
That's a little different for me, you know. I'm 30 years in one place, and you know, I will be some PJ, for instance. You know, we're all new to this. Now, we do have the luxury of having time together in the summer. You know, we're limited to 4 hours, but that's 4 hours that we didn't have, you know, a couple of years ago. So, you know, there's some relationships developed on the practice floor over the summer, but now you're going 2.5 hours every day. Don't put that down, Dottie. Now you got 2.5 hours daily, and you know, you're really getting into, you know, the grind of your preseason practice. I have thoroughly enjoyed you know, these returning guys. Those two guys have done a very nice job for me, and I'm thankful that they're with me. Their familiarity with Virginia Tech, and they've shown you know, a great deal of leadership qualities with the new kids, and we've got a number of you know, young people that first-year college basketball players, and that's has been significant.
Coach, obviously Jonathan's injury really disappointing to see.
Yeah.
What impact did that have on the locker room, and then also what impact will that have on your rotation?
You know, it happened at such a time that, you know, something like that happens in December. We've all had it, and it's awful. But you know, certainly Jonathan's a wonderful young man, and anytime there's an injury, and anytime there's going to be a significant amount of time lost due to injury, that's disheartening for everyone. To his credit, he's around. He never misses a team function. He's over there on the side every day in practice, you know, cheering for his teammates and being as supportive as he can. And we're not, by any stretch of the imagination, closing the book on the possibility of him playing, you know, later this year. I don't think there's any chance that we can have him back before January, but if he's back in January and he's healthy, and we get the go-ahead from our medical staff and our athletic training staff, and I think Jonathan Kabongo can help us win basketball games, he'll play.
Coach, what's the area where you've seen the biggest growth from day one in the program to where the team is right now on the court?
The size of my roster. We went from 4 on April 9 to our current place here. I think we have 15 on our roster. So we had a lot of balls in the air. Not the least of which was managing our roster. And April 9, we don't have a player over 6'9". Hey, Paul, we don't have a player over 6'5". We got Labisa. We got just a lot of things to contend with. Staff in place, but to look here, October, whatever it is, I feel awfully good about the progress that we've made across the board.
Guys got it? All right, hard work on 3, sprint to the next spot. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hard work. Sprint to the next spot. Don't walk. Get there, get there, get there, get there.